Okay, congratulations for making it this far in the lesson. So, A looks like this, which means we're trying to match this one with this one. So, log 4. Now, that means we want it to be 4 to the power of something. So now I'm just going to go through my factors. 4 times 4 makes 16 times 4 again. What do you know? 64. So that's going to be to the power of 3, meaning that this will cancel out to be 1, meaning that my answer is 3. So in this case, x is equal to 3. Let's get started on B. So over here, that base is the same as that base. Good. And this one doesn't have a log base with it. So, different ways that you can approach this question. I do believe, though, the easiest way is going to be to convert this back to have a base of 2 as well. So, log 2, 3x plus log 2, that would make it 1, and that should be to the power of 3. Okay, and then that is the same as saying 3, just like in the video prior. Okay, and now I've got log 2 bracket x minus 2. Happy days. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine these two by changing this to be 8, because 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 again is 8. I'm going to multiply it by this one. That will combine it into one term. So log 2, 3 times 8 is 24x is equal to log 2x minus 2. Now, this makes it easy because now when I take this log to that side, it's going to become 2 to the power, because this is a 2 here, 2 to the power of this, meaning it's going to cancel out that log as well. So now I've got 24x is equal to x minus 2. That's looking a lot better. Let's group our like terms. So I'm going to take this one over, which will make it 23x, because when it comes across, it's going to become a subtract, minus 2, just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to divide, or take this to the other side by dividing it by 23, meaning that I'm left with x equals negative 2 over 23. Okay, C. Next thing, log 2x, and this is squared, is equal to 3 minus 2 log 2x. Okay, so again, I'm going to make this thing one term first. Squared. Now, anytime that you see something that's squared in these, you know something funky is going on, and that funky thing is quadratics, because everything turns into quadratics at some point. So I'm going to let log 2x equal a. So this will become a squared is equal to 3 minus 2a. Now it's looking familiar. I'm going to move all of these to this side, which will give me 0 is equal to a squared plus 2a minus 3. Now, this has probably confused some people. If I take this one over, it will become a positive. If I take this over, it will become a negative, and on that side will be a 0. I've just flipped the two sides here just so that it's set out the way that I normally like to write things. So now that I've done that, I can start looking at factorising. So I'm looking for something with two factors that add to give me 2 and multiply to give me negative 3. That, of course, is going to be positive 3 and negative 1. So a plus 3 bracket a minus 1. Okay, so next thing that we need to do is we're going to state our values of a. So a is equal to negative 3 and a is equal to 1. Now I can work out that value of x by substituting that back into here and seeing which statements are true. So log 2 x is equal to negative 3, meaning that x could be equal to, if I take this back over there, it will become 2. So 2 to the power of negative 3. So x is equal to 1 over 2 cubed. So x can be equal to 1 over 8. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 again makes 8. Okay, and now let's see what the other side will give us. So log 2x is equal to 1. If I take this over, then x will be equal to 2 to the power of 1, so x equals 2. So therefore, in this case, there are two possible solutions for what x could be equal to. Okay, D. I'm running out of space. Let's rub some of this out and we'll do it nice and neatly. Okay, D. Log 2 2x plus log 2x plus 2 is equal to log 2 6. Okay, straight away I can see that this is going to turn into a quadratic because this is adding, meaning that these two brackets will multiply. So log 2 bracket, 2x times x will make 2x squared, and then 2x times 2 will make plus 4x. Next thing I'm going to do, on the other side, we've got log 2 6, so it's equal to that. Now, if I take this to the other side, it's going to knock that one out. So I'll be left with 2x squared plus 4x equals 6. Take this over here so it equals 0, and I'll have 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. Now, I can see that they're all even terms, and I don't really want to go through with the whole thing of what happens if the term in front of x squared is not 1. So I'm going to divide all of these by 2. So this divided by 2 will give me x squared, plus this divided by 2 will give me 2x, plus this divided by 2 will give me negative 3. So now I'm looking for two factors that will add to give me 2 and multiply to give me negative 3. So that, of course, is going to be 3 and negative 1. So, yeah, just like before. Okay, so 0 then is equal to x bracket plus 3, x minus 1, therefore x equals negative 3 and 1. Okay, and if I substitute these back into my original statement, I can check to make sure that it's true. So remember, I'm looking to see if anything gives me a 0, which will make it a math error, or if anything is going to give me a negative number, that will also give me a math error. So if I substitute negative 3 into this part here, negative 3 plus 2 will give me negative 1. So that's not a solution. So therefore, x equals 1 as negative 3 gives a negative in bracket. Okay, we forgot to check for C as well. So let's just do that now. They're both positive, so they'll both fit in that one. They're both positive, so they can fit in that one. So we shouldn't have any problems with C. Okay, and that's it. We are done. Do these questions.